You like Shane from The Walking Dead? Well, let me tell you something, man. I do like Shane from The Walking Dead. He actually messaged me once on the channel. Chat, who remembers? Who remembers in chat? That's one of the original celebrities that messaged me, John Bernthal. Legendary guy. He removed it later on because he probably saw I said some crazy point. But at one point he said, "Hey, funny man, keep it going," on a DM, which is pretty cool. I remember. Yep. OGs in chat remember. Let me tell you something, man. If he's still alive, can he just take that? That's his heart, his lungs. Why is it still coming? Why is it still coming? Shane, that's enough. Yeah, you right, Rick. That is enough. Such a good moment in that. What is that? What is that? I miss when that show was zombies instead of relationship drama once women became fans of it. Don't lie, Guru. Thank you for the $5. I find it a lot of your fans hate what you hate and like what you like. Basically just an echo whatever you say. You think chat never disagrees with me or roasts me, or I have a take and they revolt against it in chat, and like I get it sometimes. Overall, my fans are going to agree with my takes because I'm outspoken about them, and you wouldn't be my fan if you disagreed with anything because it would be annoying to listen to. But don't act like chat sucks up to me. I hate when people act like that, bro. I chat more than anyone else. Impression of Bear not letting my new stim. Yeah, I brought up Manel Cap. I was trying... Dude, I think if I got a Paulo Costa interview, it'd be a hit. On the channel. I knew where to go with him. You know what I mean? Constantinople, got him. You know, he's laughing. Then I got Manel Cap, and he was like, yes, Manel, very basic. And then I went to Mike O'Hearn. I reckon I could angle a good Paulo interview. A lot of your fans. Yeah, some people agree with me, and some people don't. There are going to be people that just agree with me, Flipper Boy. I don't think they're just doing it to get on my good side. Orban got in the way, though. He did, but for him, it was like he gets a chance to talk to Paulo as well. This is what I think Orban was, you know what I mean? So it's like, for Orban, he's like a young MMA fighter who's only just really made it, and he's met Paulo in Germany and got him on to have a discussion with him. So, you know. It was tough. I know what you mean, though, but you got to think from his perspective, he's like his chance to talk with Paulo on it, you know? But I know he's with him. I know, but he didn't think like there's a whole audience desperate to see Guru's interactions with Costa, you know? Basehead. Oh, yeah. Intriguingly. DDP is cool with Izzy now. Imagine if Izzy would have beat DDP. I know. Celebration would have been vulgar. Drickus is better. That's why I rate Drickus Duplessis, because I, as a fucking fan, am like, I'm not willing to forgive what Adesanya did to Drickus and would have done if he won. But Drickus is like, you know? I'd literally be there. I'll re-say that because it just crashed again within another fucking 20 minutes. It's really fucking busy today. I, as a fan, would say, you know, I'm not willing to forgive what Adesanya did and in the build-up and what he would do afterwards if he would have won. But DDP is above that, you know what I mean? So, you know, he's a good example, I guess. But yeah, he's smoothed it over with Izzy, I guess. I haven't, but it's all good, you know? It's all good. It's for me, it's for life, you know? The beef that we have. It's not ended by a fight result. You forgot about Bilal. He used that good old American wrestling to become champ. Yes, true. I did forget about Bilal, yeah. Wait until our band knows. What's the top 3 most competitive divisions? Bantam, light. Well, no, they're not really that competitive anymore, are they? I'd say welterweight. And not much else. All of the others seem to be not as competitive anymore. You know, there just seems to be one physical presence at the top. Sean versus Rob in July. Sure. I'm worried they'll make Adesanya versus Strickland a number 1 contender fight. They will. If Adesanya wins. If Strickland wins, he ain't getting it, brother. But if Adesanya wins, he's definitely getting it, yeah. You know, brother, but his whole legacy is a sham. Like, you have to consider favoritism when it comes to legacy, you know what I'm saying? Much love, Guru. Hope you're having a great day. I'm doing very well. Jinx. I used to play Jinx on League. I was pretty good with her as well. Thank you for the 100 Norwegian. Some random girl. For a girlfriend, no, 100%. I can see the disappointment in your face when your kids are soy and expect you to pay for a weekend in Ibiza and watch things. Like, they're not going to be soy. My kids are going to be too focused on goals and achievements to even think about the idea of sexuality. That's what you got to do with children. You've got to, well, hang on. That's what you got to do with your kids. You got to distract them with goals and missions and, you know, things that they have to do. And then by the time they're 18, what do you know? They're normal. You know what I mean? You can't leave a kid too much time to sit there and think about things, or they'll think themselves into retardation and degeneracy. You know what I mean? You got to give your kids things to do all the time. They're back from school, extracurricular activity, bang. You know what I mean? What are you doing now? Oh, well, we're eating dinner. Cool. Eating dinner's cool. After dinner, we're doing this. You know what I mean? We got something to do. Can't have them sit there in front of a fucking computer screen for hours every day. Agree, you're capping. You definitely eat a lot of box. I do not. Thank you for the $2. Bro's acting like he's actually kissed a girl. I have, but never like meaning. They didn't never meant anything. You know what I mean? It was just going through the fucking process, brother. Thank you for the $2. Think themselves to retardation. It's true, dude. Too much time for a kid to think and like see things and look things up and stuff, bro. They'll fucking warp themselves into retardation. You've got to keep kids busy. You know, the first 18 years of life should be like autopilot. They don't even realize it, and boom, they're grown up. You know what I mean? And they've all these skills and lessons, and they can play these instruments and do these sports and do these tricks and do this and know this other language. And you know what I mean? It's just, that's all you're doing before 18. It should be nothing but it, just building skills. You claimed that you never kissed a girl. I never did. I never done it with meaning. You know what I mean? I've kissed a fucking girl while I was drunk at a fucking club, brother. It happens like every time I go to a club. But it's never meant anything to me. I meant a proper one. You know what I mean? Like a moment, you know? A magical moment of love. One day. Not going to lie, if I was your kid, gang. I know. No ropes in the house, brother. You know what I'm saying? Blunt knives only in the kitchen. You're telling me you are 6'9", 200 kg and never had a girlfriend? I'm not 200 kg and I'm not 6'9". I'm like 6'4" and fucking 115, 113, 12 kg. Something like that. Thank you for the $2. Guru gets all the play. Come on, y'all. Yeah. I'm just playing, you guys. It's all a ruse. You should see the life I live once the stream goes off. Young people had a meltdown over an app. What one? What app? TikTok. 6'3.5". Sure, 6'3.5". Yeah, we'll go 6'3.5", brother. 200k, bro's a car. Yeah, I'm not a car. Thank you for the $5. No, I don't go clubbing. You're right. I don't, brother. I ain't gone clubbing in ages. But when I do, on like a once a year occasion or once every few years, it's fucking easy, brother. My mum asked, there's no game in picking up drunk women, chap. There's no reward. There's no esteem from it. It's like smurfing, especially when you're drunk as well. It's not right. You know what I mean? You've got to win them over in a sober mind. That's the true achievement. Thank you for the $5. I don't know why I keep saying brother. I think it's Orban because I was fucking listening to the Twitter space back and he says it fucking all the time. So now it's fucking adding into my lingo, brother. My mum asked me, what are all these super chat charges on my card? And with that, all I could do is meet her with a grin. Yeah. Bro, you need to give back her. I think he's that bad. Thank you for the $10. I appreciate that. John Smith. Thank you. Thank you for the £5. You tell a girl you're a YouTuber. What video you telling her to watch first? Seriously, though, get some better clothes and cling to the traps and delts, brother. I will, yeah. I do have better clothes. I wear them sometimes. It's just another shirt that I'm wearing. I can't wear the same clothes every day, brother. Thank you for the £5. Tell a girl you're a YouTuber. What video you telling her to watch first? Oh, yeah, by the way, this like MMA world champion, he like his wife, and I'm so against that. You know what I mean? So what I did is I exposed him. I bet you I'd still get in trouble for that. You know what I mean? So this guy was like, right. So I exposed him in front of everyone. Like I just thought I had to do it, you know, because of how bad he was as a person. And, you know, that is such an easy line. I'd be a hero. As soon as I mentioned it, Joseph S. Thank you for the $5. Name end with Tarlin, does it, mate? 3 policies you would enact if you were PM. Military service for men. After 18. 2 years military service. What else? I don't know what else. Thank you for the £2. Just that. Utterly retarded. No, military service is based as fuck. Everyone needs to do it. And while you're doing military service, you can do paid work as like a public servant as well during your military service. Because what you need to do, chat, is you need to make sure every child from all walks of life has done grueling work. You know, no one can be like an entitled fucking TikTok kid. You know what I mean? If everyone's been a fucking civil servant, if everyone's done military service, if everyone's been at that bottom layer to hold up society, you don't get Jack Dohertys in the world. You know what I mean? You don't get these TikTok kids or streamers or any of these arrogant fucking disgraces to society. You need to have everyone do something mandatorily, especially men as well. You need to actually have men make a sacrifice so women can understand the difference. You know what I mean? Why would women act as women if men are just, you know, drinking every weekend, snorting coke? Like, there's no upholding of the male obligation. So you got to at least have some idea of, no, they're putting in a sacrifice after 18 to 2 years in the military service. You know what I mean? So it creates that difference. You know what I mean? Did you serve? I was in the military cadets, but I never did a military service, or I never went into the proper military. But as a kid, I was in the military cadets for a few years. I got my badges and everything. I got a fucking marksman badge. You know what I'm saying? I did pretty well, to be honest with you. I was a fuck, I don't even remember what rank I was. I think I was just before a lance corporal. I was gonna, if I went in for another year, I would have been a lance corporal. I think that's very low. Bro was a Boy Scout. Yeah, it was basically the equivalent of that, but it was more military themed. I only did it for a few years, though. It just got a bit lame, you know what I'm saying? So I stopped doing it. Marksman with no guns. No, I shot a 2.2 rifle. I was a marksman with a 2.2 rifle. I shot another gun as well, an MG as well, brother. They let me. Don't go fucking saying we got some, you know what I'm saying? Tough guy alert, yeah. And trust me, you should have seen me on the 45-70. Would you piss on Ariel if he was on fire? No. Thank you for the £2. Pound for Pound podcast has the worst 2 cringe fighters.